Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Short of the goal line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. Brings up second down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A run inside with Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. They get an even 20 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Man in motion is Smith. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Kylan Branson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. The Aussie Super Bowl champ Jordan Mailata guilty there. Got his tight end, Branson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Slant into the hands of Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Open receiver is Dotson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Back to the air one more time. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On first down, it's Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow, yellow. Oh,
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Third down and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his man ground. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Mahomes back. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
scrimmage.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
One more time with Pacheco. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag.
How is that in the end zone? Wow.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he is very close to the 1st down. But
That is fucking crap. It's ridiculous.
4th and inches. Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on for the 2nd
That is 2 times in a row on 4th down.
Inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 38 yards.
He's wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
First and 10. Give up the middle to Smith. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
At the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
Brings up second down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a toss play, running left. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now this time they'll look to throw. He connects downfield to Dotson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time,
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Man in motion is Smith. They'll look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes just trying to the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Don Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders,
That's where Goddard being hurt sucks.
Some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ah, darn it! Freaking kick it out of bounds!
On the ground to start the drive, looks to Checo. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So, from the 37, here's second and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Escaping to his left. He gets close to the yellow line. Tackle made at the 46.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go.
Dude, that is a horrible spot. That is freaking horrible. He got the first down.
Manageable third down, so they really have the option.
Oh my God.
So they decide to keep the ball on the ground.
How is he short?
As long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use
wow.
The rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Here's first and 10. Back to throw. The open man is the tight end, Granson. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
You have a tight end motioning left here. On first down, here's Shipley. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. He'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, on 2nd and long. He's got his tight end, Branson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Dillon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Left side, it's caught by Brown. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Now, 1st and goal. Here's Barkley, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles go up by 7, 28-21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Yellow, yellow. Go on, Eddie.
To throw is Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. shoulder.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
To start the drive. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. With the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 9. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Third and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. We're about ready now for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. We're about ready now for the punt as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's fielded at about the 18. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
One last shot now for Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.